BlackBerry individual solution. So again, if they can access, if you just get a general customer, look, 95% of your customers are going to be on a Viz. They're just someone who wants a BlackBerry. It might be 5 people for work, and they just want to have access to their email. So that obviously does Hotmail, Yahoo and stuff. And one of the things with that, with Viz, is you get the push through on that still. So just looking at Viz and what it actually supplies for you as an end user. Push email, so you pop through your IMAP4s again. Unlimited instant messaging on the unlimited BlackBerry plan with Optus. And internet browsing applications. One of the cool things that happens with Viz is what we do is, as it comes through our server, we compress the information down to about a fourth or a fifth the size that it would normally be. Then we push that information through to you as an end user. So it uses a lot less memory and you get a lot faster loading speed. So when you're web browsing, it's compressing it right down to about a fourth the size of a normal browser. So you're getting the same experience, but you're actually getting it just a little bit faster. And because we're compressing it down again, you're using a whole lot less data. So this is, the reason we're touching on this so heavily is it's what really separates BlackBerry. You can have cool devices, but it's the back-end systems that make BlackBerry so important. And Viz is the one we're really touching on a retail level. So obviously, instant messaging, we'll touch on that more, internet browsing, and applications that use the BlackBerry server. So if you use Facebook or MySpace, again, you can get that push technology again. I'm going to tell you guys how to set up Facebook and MySpace with push a little bit later, so we'll get to that as well. So push email and internet browsing, again, compresses data, faster page loading. You can bookmark your favorite links, so you can go straight into them if you like. One of the other things it does, because it's compressing it down, is it gives you extended battery life. So again, it's just better for the end user there. Seamless integration of up to 10 email accounts. I think we were talking about that last time. You actually get 11 email accounts. One of them is a free email that someone can set up if they don't have an email address or they want a bonus one. The other 10 are existing email accounts that they can set up on a BlackBerry. So you can have up to 10 email accounts all with push and get notifications straight away of which email address it's going to. I'm running 4 email addresses on my Bolt to give you guys some indication. I think I've got like 6 or 7 personal email accounts. And within that, I'm also using Facebook and MySpace with push. So it's really a great seamless way to use email. One of the important things about push email, it's a huge thing as customers start to use the phone, especially people that are on the go, because they don't want to have to go into their phone, go into their inbox, check if they've got mail, hit send, receive. If you're just walking along, as soon as that email comes, it's straight through. If you're getting an important email, you don't have to provision your phone for every 15 minutes, half an hour, bang, as soon as it comes through, it's straight there. And again, you don't have to worry about data use because the compression is so great. View and edit attachments. I actually had a store call me about this morning. A customer was inquiring about it, and he was going to buy the Bolt only if it had this feature. But what you can do is you can, if someone emails you a Word, Excel, PowerPoint document, you can open that, you can save it, you can go save as, create multiple. You can also edit those files and email them back.
Can you open PDF?
PDFs, you can get a PDF viewer, but it's I think it's a paid one for that. You can also get a PDF editor, but again, it's you got to purchase that. Yeah, we could have a PDF editor. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah. Edit attachments and support for HTML. So if you guys get those HTML emails where it's got a link and a photo in your email and you can't normally open them on a lot of devices, you can do it with a BlackBerry, which is really cool. So let's move on. Okay, BlackBerry Instant Messenger. This is one of my favorite applications for BlackBerry, and it's probably the most overlooked one. If you guys have got any questions on this stuff, just throw them out too. So BlackBerry Instant Messenger is an easy, quick way of messaging other BlackBerry users. It's free from BlackBerry to BlackBerry worldwide. So if you guys have a BlackBerry phone and you've got a friend overseas who uses Instant Messenger, I'm going to try and show you this if we have time at the end, but free instant messaging, it's unlimited use as well. Another cool thing is you can send picture files, you can send files, and you can send voice notes. So what that means, if you get a couple come in the store and they're looking at the flip and the fold, maybe one will buy, one of each. So it's not eating into their text message allowance, for one, and it's not eating into their MMS charges if they want to send photos. So again, it's not customers not having to worry about data, not having to worry about how much they're spending, just a better experience again. So yeah, it does not use text allowance, send and receive picture files and voice notes. So social networking applications. One of the things that I think you guys will find at a store level is like, whenever people talk about BlackBerry, they just think of an email phone. And for those of you who probably said I'm a 1 or 2, you'll probably be surprised because all of you probably have that perception that it's a business phone, you can do email. It's generally what I thought when I first started with BlackBerry. But what's amazing about BlackBerry is how much I use the other applications. So one of the things I'm using is Facebook. You can send messages to friends and update statuses, write on your friend's wall, take a photo and wirelessly upload it to your Facebook within seconds. I might see if I can just show you guys that. Okay, it's not totally responsive, but one of the things I can do is just upload my camera here. It's pretty dark in here, but I can take a photo.
Do you want to turn the lights on?
No, it's fine. Can you guys just see that screen there? So once I've taken a photo, I can scroll down to my send options. I've got send as email, send to Facebook, send to MySpace, send as MMS, and send to Messenger Contact, which is the instant messenger. So as soon as I've done that, that's how quickly it is. I can just send on click on which one I want to send, and it's straight there. So within 10 seconds, you can take a photo and send it around the world. So I can just scroll up down here to email. Click on that. It attaches the email, the picture to an email, and I can send it around the world. So it's one of those things you probably don't think about how you would use it in your personal life, but you'd be surprised. One of the things, my wife and I were just at the zoo a couple of weeks ago, and we've got some friends in America that just love koalas, and they think that we all live in the outback. You know how Americans just think
you ride a kangaroo to work.
Yeah, and they're the kind of friends that would probably believe that. So we just took photos of some koalas and stuff, and we just attached it straight away to an email and sent it across the world to them and said, look where we are, and they can get it instantly. Like, it's amazing, again, some of the things you use it for. So what I'm going to talk about is how to set up push real quickly. All you got to do is download the Facebook application to your phone. Once that's downloaded, you provision the email address you use to log into Facebook, and the same applies to MySpace, and it automatically creates a push email for that. So as soon as you get someone writes something on your wall or anything, you get a little Facebook icon instead of a message icon on your desktop, and then you can go straight into the application. It's really cool when you're just like walking down the street and you get a message and you know straight away it's Facebook because it makes a different noise. You can just pull it out and use it. Look, I'm a big MySpace user, but I've been on Facebook for about a month. And to give you guys some indication, I've only been on the account on my computer since I set it up once, because all the information's coming straight through to my BlackBerry. And I don't have time to sit there and be online all the time and just chat endlessly. So it's really handy as well. MSN, you've got, again with MSN, transfer files and picture messages, send your conversation history to your friend, switch conversations for their conversation window. So MSN uses the BlackBerry web browser as well, so it's part of this, so good compression again. Same again with MySpace. The MySpace app looks really nice. It's really well integrated. You can update your statuses on the go. Access your friends' profiles. You can view their pictures. It's got a really nice picture viewer actually. Upload, view, and send photos wirelessly, which I just showed you guys how to do already. Be notified each time a friend sends you a message via the notification. So again, you can see there on that picture, you get that little star there, so it tells you which accounts come through. So when you've got 10 email accounts, you've got Facebook, you've got MySpace, you've got all these things working together, it's just giving you that information straight away and telling you where it's going. So it organises it for you. Some more application use. We've got a program for BlackBerry called Vigo, which we'll have a look at. Google Maps integrates with the GPS on the Bolt, so when you actually go to Google Maps, it'll find your location as soon as you click on the icon. Then you can get directions from where you are. You can get Street View. With the latest update, you can even get the one where you can invite friends and you can find out their location when you click in. So it's pretty crazy what you can do with Google Maps these days. WorldMate is another application that BlackBerry supports and gives you things like weather, world clocks. You can get information